Okay.
Today I would like to talk to you about how to plan a wedding. Planning a wedding can be very exciting, but at the same time, very stressful. If you follow some of the tips I'm going to talk about today, the whole process will go a lot smoother for the bride and everyone involved in planning the wedding. The first thing every newly engaged couple should do is set a timetable. Everyone will be asking when the big day is, but couples really won't know an exact date until a venue is booked. So the main focus should be figuring out a range of dates that would work for the bride and groom. Also, the bride should decide whether she wants a spring, fall, summer, or winter wedding. Before the bride starts looking at trying on her dress and picking bridesmaids' dresses, she should consider the style and vibe of her wedding, and what type of venue the wedding will take place in. For example, will it be a big wedding or a small, intimate wedding with just family and close friends? Will it be a wedding on the beach or on a farm? Will it be inside or outside? These are all very important things to consider. So the bride should start looking for inspiration in magazines, books, pictures online, and also Pinterest, which is a very helpful tool in organizing events and getting lots of inspiration. The most important thing to do in planning a wedding is set a budget, especially if the bride and groom are paying for the wedding themselves, or at least paying for some of it. The tradition is that the bride's family pays for the wedding and her wedding dress. If this is the case, she should sit with her family and discuss who will be contributing and how much. Once an amount is established, it will be the main factor in every decision and purchase made for the wedding. Once a budget has been set, the bride and groom can start drafting a guest list. The size of the venue or place the wedding will be held should be a major factor in the guest list. 300 people will not fit in a building only meant for 100 people. If the couple wants one-on-one time with each guest, then a smaller guest list would be appropriate. If the bride and groom want a huge party, then the couple should remember their budget. As more guests are added to the guest list, more food, refreshments, and chairs will be needed, which can become very costly. The next thing to do is choose a wedding party. In most cases, the bride and groom will choose the same number of bridesmaids and groomsmen. The couple should remember that the wedding party will be spending their own money on their attire, so they should be considerate when picking the dresses and tuxedos. The sooner the wedding party is established, the sooner the bride and groom can ask for their assistance in wedding festivities. The wedding ceremony and reception will be filled with memories for a lifetime. Choosing the right photographer will help in making those memories last. The couple should start looking for local photographers and viewing their work. Once they found a photographer, they should book him or her right away. Chances are, if the photographer is very popular, the slots will fill up quickly, so the couple should act fast. Now it's time for dress shopping. The bride should start looking online for dresses and saving her favorites. Then she should consider a silhouette and neckline that she thinks will flatter her most. Also, she should seek advice from the consultants at the dress shop. They are usually very knowledgeable on what will look nice on women with different shapes. If the wedding will take place in the summertime, the bride should choose something lightweight and breezy. If the wedding will be in the wintertime, she should choose something heavier for warmth. These are only a few things that go into planning a wedding, but they are some of the main steps that can get the planning started. If you are planning a wedding, do lots and lots of research online for inspiration, but don't let it overwhelm you. Also, ask for help from your family and friends if they are willing. That will help take some of the stress off of you. The big day will be here before you know it, so don't procrastinate too much and plan ahead.
Oh, good.